Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to make this snowflake ornament or charm. It's got a little band on it where you can put an ornament hanger on it and hang it on the Christmas tree. So on Instagram I have seen some other snowflakes and I was so inspired by them. This is Northern Ice by Winnie Nagel, and this is Ice Crystal by Kitty Got Loom Bands on Instagram, and I'll put their information in my comments below. But they were so pretty, so I thought I would try to come up with one of mine, and I borrowed ideas from both of them. I love this little part here on this one, so I included that in the snowflake that I did today. And there are also tutorials for these. Kitty Got Loom Bands has got a flipogram tutorial for this one. And Soul's Provider, who is also on YouTube, did a tutorial for this one. And Winnie Nagel, the lady who designed it, has also did a flipogram for this one. So I'll put that information in the comments below, so if you want to make one of those, you can. So to make this one, they're all basically the same. You make 6 sections and then you join them together in the middle with one rubber band. So I've gone ahead and made 4 sections of this one, and I'm going to be using these shades of blue. There's the dark blue, medium blue, and a lighter blue, and white on here, and I'll show you how to make 2 of them and then how to join them together. So get started with the 6-loop setup. So we do a cap band, and I always am more comfortable working with the 6-loop setup when I have my cap band clipped. So you can do that, but you don't have to. And then I've only made one of these, this one, so I'm going to have to read my instructions as I go. So you do the 6-loop setup, then you pull a white band through, and recapture one side of your cap band like that. And then you get a medium blue, pull that through those 2 bands, and then recapture the white band and let the cap band go back down to the bottom. Then you flip it to the other side of the hook and recapture the cap band, get the medium blue, pull it through those first 2 bands, pick up the one that's on the outside, which is the white one, and let the cap band go to the bottom. Then you could take this clip off if you want to. So that's the 6-loop setup. And then you get 2 white bands, one for each side. Put a white band here, and then you pull loops 1 and 3 over the white band. So pull 1 and 3 over, and then just recapture the white band. And then flip to the other side and do the same thing. Put a white band on and put loop 1 and 3 over, basically the blue band. And then you have 6 on the hook now. Then you take 1, the dark blue, and you're going to pull it through the middle 4 right here, and then you're going to pick up the 2 outside bands of those middle 4. And in order to do that, I pull it through 5 and then rearrange at the end to get this one band back over where it belongs. So I'm going to pull through 5, and I'm going to pick up the outside bands of those 2 middle bands, and then put the hook back through this first blue band, but then rearrange it so that it's in the center. So you've got the white, blue, white, white, blue, white, like that. And now you take your light blue bands and pull it through the first 2 and close. Don't have to reclaim anything on this one. Just pull it through the first 2 and close. Then flip it around. Get another light blue. Pull it through the first 2 bands and close. Like that. Now we're going to pull a band through all 6 of these, and we're going to reclaim these 2 bands. So that's band 2 and 5. So we're going to pull through all 6 and reclaim 2 and 5 and close. So it should look like this. Now we're going to pull a band through all 4 of these, and then we're going to reclaim the outside 2. Should look like that. Then we're going to pull a band through these 4 and just close it, and it looks like this. Now we're going to pull a band through these 2, and when we do that, we're going to go inside that band and bring up these 2 bands right here, these 2 outside bands. So I'll show you what that looks like. Pull a band through here. Then you can see we're going to go through here. See that little kind of rectangle that opens up in the middle? We're going to go through there and pick up the 2 outside bands like that, and then close the band we just pulled on. And it looks like that. Now the next band we're going to pull on is going to go through all 4, and then we're going to want to flip these 2 outside bands over and pick up these bands. So these will be flipped over and dropped. So I'll show you how to do that. This is probably the trickiest part. Pull through these 4. Then you put these 2, first 2, closest to your hook back on. You're still holding the one you're pulling on. And then you flip this one over like that. So this is dropped down. Then you go through these 2, and you want to take this one, pull it over this one. This is the trickiest part. Then you hold this one up. You have to grab it and hold it while you take that one off the hook so it can drop down. Then you put this one back on, and then this is the end of the one you're pulling on. And it looks like that. That's kind of the trickiest part. And then you take a blue band. Oops. Try that again. Take a blue band, pull it through all 4, and pick up the outside 2 bands. Then you can straighten these up a little bit. And that's one of the 6 sections that you need to make the little snowflake. So then you take this off, put it on something to hold it. I just happen to have a long crochet hook, so I'm putting them all on this long crochet hook. But you can actually just lay them down and they won't come apart. And then you can put them back on the hook you're using if you need to pull the center band through. But I just happen to have this one, so it's handy. So we'll do one more. So we'll do the cap band. And then we'll pull a white one through. Then we'll have a medium blue go through the first 2. Pick up the one on the outside, which is the white one. Flip to the other side. Pick up the other side of your cap band. Take the medium blue, go through those first 2. Pick up the outside band and let the cap band drop back down. Okay, then we take a white band. Ooh, that's not a good band. White band, and we want to pull over 1 and 3. So there's 1 and 3. And then close that white band. Then flip to the other side and do the same thing. White band, pull over 1 and 3 and close. Then we need a dark band. We're going to pull through the center 4 and pick up the outside 2 of those center 4. So pull through 5, pick up the outside of the 2 center 4, put your hook back through, and then rearrange this white one on the outside of the blue one to get the blue one in the center. Okay, then we need our medium blue bands. Oh, sorry, wrong step. Like I said, I've only done this once, so I'm trying to read the steps and do this at the same time. So I need our light blue bands now. And we're going to pull these through the first 2 and then just close. So through the first 2 and close. And then through the first 2 and close. Okay, then we'll pull a band through all 6 and we'll pick up 2 and 5. These 2 right here. So pull a white band through all 6. Pick up 2, 5 and 2, and then close the white band. Okay, and then we'll pull a band through these 4 and we'll pick up the outside 2, bands 1 and 4, like that. Then we'll pull a band through all 4 of these and just close it like that. And now we're going to pull another band through and come back and pick up these 2. So we'll pull the band through. Then you can see you go underneath here, pick up this one and that, the two outside bands, and then close the band you're pulling on. Looks like that. Then here's the part where we'll eventually loop these two back over. So we'll pull on a band. Then we'll put these two on, push this one over. Here's the one you just pulled on. That was the middle one, and this is the outside one we flipped over. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Pull this outside one over the middle one. Then you have to pick the middle one up. I like to turn my hook over to do that. Pick the middle one up, let that one slide over, the one you just pulled over, and then put that middle one back on, and then close the one that you just now put on this band. Okay, now we're ready to put on the blue, dark blue band through all four, and then we'll pick up the outside two. Okay, and that's the sixth one of the six that we need. So now basically what you do is take one band and just pull it through all these. And I liked, now sometimes you can use a white band or whatever color band you want to, one of the colors that's in here. But on this one, and on some of mine, I've used the same color bands, but on this one I'm going to use a clear band. I like the clear jelly bands because they're really strong. And when you're putting this many bands on, they hold really well. So I'm just going to pull this through. It gets really tight. But you can see I'm just pulling my hook through all these, and the other end's on my finger, and then I just put the other end on the hook. And then I get a different band and pull it through, and we'll do a slip knot. So we'll just pull that through these two bands, then grab this and do a slip knot and pull that, and then you just kind of rearrange, arrange it so that there's the hanger, and kind of straighten them out and make them symmetrical. And there you have a pretty little snowflake ornament. You can put a ornament hanger on it and hang it on your tree. I think that turned out really pretty. And I really appreciate all the people on Instagram that are so talented that make all these designs and inspire so many other people to be creative and make things. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have fun making this. Bye.